Let's hope this works. Come on. Alright, hi guys. I'm just trying to set up my YouTube one too, because apparently people are still having issues with powdery bombs. So let me just see if I can get this up too. I'm not sure how. Yesterday it worked. I don't know if it's going to work now. Let's go. Come on, big guy. I'm sorry, guys. Give me 2 seconds. I wanted this to be live so I could see. It's saying go live, but... Are you guys seeing me on YouTube yet? No? Alright, well... How do you guys know, like, where it goes on YouTube to see me live? Hold on. I'm sorry. I just want to be able to see both talking, because you guys do the talking on both parts. Anyways, we're going to be talking about, people are still having issues with, powdery bombs. Hi, guys. 1 sec if I can get this to work. I had it going yesterday, and it was an accident. So I don't know where I go, but we're going to try it. We're gonna try it to see, no, that's not where I want to go. Oh, yeah, I'm trying to view my channel. You guys, is anybody here on YouTube right now? Anybody? Any one of you guys on YouTube? It's not going anywhere. Does anybody know? I don't want to sit here and do this like forever, but I'd like to know. Hold on. Come on. We gotta go. Yesterday it just said click a button to go to the live feed. So I thought, yeah, that was great. Well, let's just go back to here. We'll get her. I'll get her. Because I want to be able to see both talking. No. No. Hold on. God, I hate doing this. I'm sorry. I tried to set it up before you guys got here. And you guys came on so fast. It usually takes forever. You went there first, then came here. So what is it under on, I guess, if I say my channel. Okay, I'm going to my channel. Just give me a second. We're going to go to videos. I don't think this is... Oh, no, I know where I need to go. Video manager. No. No. Video manager. Let's go. Here we go. I think I'm almost there. It is working on YouTube. I'd just like to find out where. I don't understand where or how. Great. And I don't want to watch myself. But I just want to be able to do it so that, you know, if you guys are chatting, then I can see both chats. But I don't think this is going to work. I think I have to be on that stupid thing. Yeah, it's not going to work. Damn it, dang it, ding it, dang it, ding it. I don't understand. It says stream healthy. I don't know. If you guys can figure out where it is, then I'll do it. But I guess this isn't going to work right now. Okay, I'll have to check in just a few minutes. So anyways, shall we just get to it? What I've been hearing, quite a few people, actually, have been having issues with their bombs being very dry. And I've tried to explain it the best I can with, like, I'll probably lose my train of thought, but using alcohol, using witch hazel and whatnot. A couple things you have to remember here is to make sure you guys have enough oil in your batch before you spray. I will show that texture again anyways because I do have to make a couple bombs right now. One other thing that's a big thing to do is if you're going to use all total hazel, your bombs are going to be powdery. If you're going to use all alcohol and you decide to use 91 or up to 99%, just that without the hazel, your bombs are going to be powdery. If you're going to do just alcohol because you don't have the witch hazel, go for a 50%. The water content, okay? That is like the only thing I will just make and show you. That is like the best thing that I can do. And I got my beads. I was going to show you guys that, but give me a sec. I need this. And I wish you guys could tell me where I was on YouTube. Because I know you guys chat. Oh, crap. You guys chat, and I can't see the chat. But I saw it yesterday because it said, go look now. So maybe I'll get that option. Maybe. Oh, no. Oh, I can hear the old DH talking upstairs. That's just great. Okay. Yeah, he's talking. Hopefully he's not talking to me. Okay, so what I'm going to make and what I have to make, ouch, is some green apple bombs. So, for that, let's just move this stuff here. I hope he's not talking to me because that's embarrassing. Alright, we'll get rid of these. Get rid of these. Give this a shake-a-rooney. I'm just going to turn it over. I'm going to use my, another question brought up quite a bit. How come bombs, when you make them, they get, flat or misshapen? It's because you're leaving them on a flat surface. If you use a cupcake tray like this with the dents, especially depending on the shape of your bombs, but obviously round ones or your oval ones, you put something soft. In this case, I'm just going to use this foamy stuff. You get it in packaging sometimes. And I'm just going to put that on there, okay? And then I set the bombs in the dents. You can put a towel on here. I like to use 100% cotton or bamboo, like pillowcases and stuff. That works too. So, shall we use that? Yeah, let's just use this. It's not super... don't care at the moment. So, what I'm making today is just green apple. Someone please tell me, too, if I'm on YouTube yet. Grr, can't what? But is it working on YouTube? See, I would love to get this to work on YouTube, and I don't know. Oh, it's on! Haha, hang on! Now I'll be able to see chat. There we go. Yes! But I'll make sure the volume's down. Oh, it says streaming is bad, guys. Hold on. For one, I don't want to hear myself because the feed is bad. So we're going to mute it. Okay. Why is it bad? Why is the stream... Are you guys seeing it or no? Sync to preview player. Yes, thank you. It's not working. Yeah, I know I'm live, but I don't see anything. Okay, sorry. I've rearranged my desk as well. So... sorry guys, give me a sec. Alright, can you still see me doing my stupidness? Yeah, I can't even see you guys, your chats, so I don't know what's going on here. Just, oh, view on watch page, duh. Okay, sorry. And before we start, just for the sake of, you know? Okay, so I'm going to need to get We're going to use green apple, if I can find it. I have a brand new green apple. That's olive branch. Where's my green apple? There it is. We're going to use green apple today. We're going to use my good molds today. Let's just do this bowl. Do I want this bowl or that bowl? You guys can see better in this bowl. I'm going to use this bowl today. Oh, and another thing I was going to do. Another trick that I was going to do today was, if you guys remember in the group that bomb that was misshapen, and you know how when we make bombs we have the line around the side? I'm going to do the one where they show where the line went on the inside. So remind me, and I will do that, okay? So, for right now, that being said, I'm going to quick rinse my hands as fast as I can. And I have a thing in here. I just want to make sure my hands are clean. I don't need anybody bitching. Okay. Can't have any bitching about non-clean hands. Okay. So what we're going to do, obviously, another good tip to help with powderiness, guys, is to sift your ingredients, okay? Just sift them. Where's my opening? Okay, this is really weird because I'm watching you guys on here and I'm like, it's accurate. Over there, it's delayed quite a bit. Won't stay. Okay, so we're gonna do 3 cups, okay? It's gonna be a big one. 1. Oops. Good color to wear today, Tammy. 2. There's 3. You guys like my shirt? So this is, I just did 3 cups. Sift it to get as much as, well, get the lumps out, all the lumps. I know I said it doesn't matter in embeds. For bombs, yeah, you don't want white spots or warts. Unmixed soda does cause warts as well as being too wet, so. And for the sake of being different, and because I've heard a lot of people use a different oil, I'm going to do a different oil. Okay, so that was soda. I'm doing 2 citric, guys. 1, 2. Okay. We're going to add cream of tartar. I need my tablespoon. Someone asked me about this, and this is a great option. If you guys have humid climates, you see how I normally put 2 tablespoons of cream of tartar? For a humid climate, do 1 cream of tartar, do 1 kaolin clay. Okay? And actually, I'm wondering if I should do that because I'm going to be using avocado oil, and I have that different, no, we'll keep it like that. But you can, like I said, instead of doing 2 of these, and if your bombs are fine and too powdery but they're hard, you can go to 1. Like, it's not necessary to have 2. If you guys want, you know what? I will leave that. I'm going to leave the second one out. We're just going to do 1 cream of tartar today. Just to see how it works, okay? Alright. Now, SLSA, everybody asks me this, and they want to know how much I put in, and because my recipes say between 2 and 4 tablespoons. So, I measured this little thing, and I've probably told you guys this 1,000 times, and I hate repeating myself, so if I am, I apologize, but I'm sure there's a lot of new people that haven't maybe seen those videos. But this little scoop came from a Kool-Aid container, or instant coffee, or something like that. So, this full scoop, when I do, that is usually my norm of what I put in a bomb, okay? Just do, say, a half. So that's 3 tablespoons. If I did 2 of these, like some recipes, I really like it gets more of a foamier bubble. It's strange. It's not like what you would expect it to do. But sometimes I'll increase the SLSA, but there's no sense in any recipe to add like a cup of it or half a cup of it or anything remotely close to being a large amount of SLSA, because you're just wasting your product. It's not going to give you the better show. So less is more in this case, okay? So now we're going to add the cornstarch. And my favorite little scoop. And if you guys want to see measurements for that, like it looks like a lot, do you want me to show you how much it is if I put it into a measuring cup? Would that make it easier? Just for the sake of it, let's do that, okay? I'll probably lose part of it, but come on, big guy. And remember, I'm using dry cup measures. Whoa! Remember, I'm using dry cup measures here, okay? So this is a half a cup. That's not half a cup. This is 1/3 right here. This is 1/4. So, without making a huge mess, it's a little less than 1/4. So it's in between, or sorry, this is 1/3. It's in between a 1/4 cup and a 1/3 cup of cornstarch, okay? That's what I use. So, it just so you guys know, I'm not adding a shit ton of it. So anyways, we're gonna get all this in here now. So everything's in here that I need other than oil and fragrance. And don't worry, whoa, what a foofy cloud. Foo, 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 foo. That was a foofer. You live in, yeah, so, yeah, sorry, the texting is still behind. Okay, so, there's my good whisk. Get this stuff out of the way. Oh, that reminds me, I'm supposed to show you that bomb, too, aren't I? So, you know what, let me grab that mold before I start adding oil and stuff, because I want to show you. And yeah, I need a bag of molds, and I got a crap ton. I have literally boxes, and I'm not kidding. I have boxes and bags of molds, so this is the one I'm looking for. What size do we want? Maybe we'll go bigger, just to show you guys. Okay, no, these are all my big plastic ones. I still have new ones in the boxes that aren't even out yet. Since I got these metal molds, I'm just in heaven. Okay, so, these are the ones I told you guys about that I originally bought when I first started. I absolutely hate them, okay? But there they are. There's 3 sizes. There is a jumbo. This used to be my, like my big clay bomb size, okay? Then you have your normal, which is supposed to be like, I don't know, it's like a 2.75 mold. So, and then we have a bit smaller. So what I'm going to do for this demonstration to show you that, like if you were making a normal bomb, a lot of people will push it together and they'll leave a space. So then you have that part that sticks out. I'm going to show you how they get the part that goes in. There's a company, it was posted in our group the other day. Some of you probably know what I'm talking about, but it was posted in our group the other day. like someone asked, how the heck do they get that really weird shape and whatever, so. I can also move my pop, so I'm not drinking any of this powder. Okay, so put that there. Right. Did I bring the oil down? Yeah, I did. Is this oil? Yes. Okay. So there's not going to be any color in this, actually, because well, I might add some speckles. We need... what I need for this recipe. Because I'm making green apple, I'm going to be using my neon green embeds, okay? And as far as sizes and shapes and whatnot yet, I'm not sure. I will just take out a few and we'll figure out from there. A couple of these, by the way, kind of got shrunk. So the first batch I did was a tiny bit too wet. Just a tiny bit. So I'm getting some different colors here. Or different shapes. One color, different shapes. There's a big boy. We'll get some more little ones. How many big ones do we got here? I only have 3, so let's get another one. And if I need more, I'll get more. Now, I'm getting there. I'm just getting my gear all protected, ready so that we don't screw up anything. Okay, so... for this one, I was thinking I'd like to add salts, but I'm not sure, but they're here just in case. Okay, so let's mix the dry all up. And if you guys would like, when I tried to explain this to you guys before, okay, the issue about it being dry. I know in some of my recipes I have put down like 4 tablespoons or whatever, okay? The way to figure, and this is just sort of an average, figure out 1 good tablespoon per 1 cup of your dry ingredients. And when I say 1 cup of your dry ingredients, it's like your main ingredients. It would be your citric and your soda, okay? And then you'd add a little bit extra for the other stuff of your dry, if you know what I'm saying. But it works out for the Bling Bomb. It's about 5.5 tablespoons of oil. So for you guys, in this case, I will measure so that we can all double check that, because I don't want to be giving you guys misinformation. But today we're using avocado, because someone said, I use avocado, is it okay? Some people they don't like it, so I am using avocado. I like to use oils with long shelf lives. I definitely like to use oils that are light. I don't do grapeseed and stuff. In soap and that, it's amazing. But for me, for bath bombs, the shelf life is just too short. And your bath bomb really is only as good as the oil that's in it. So if your oil goes bad, your bombs are going to go stagnant and they're going to stink. Even if you used a bad oil when you first, like if you say you have an oil that's kicking around the house and you don't know how long you've had it, and you're making your bombs fresh, if that oil's bad, you're gonna stink. You've heard people get bombs and they're like, it had a really bad smell, and some people blame it on like the oxide colors or whatever else. It could very well be the oil. Even your fragrance oils can go bad, so. Oh, excuse me, that was a pop. Okay, so we're gonna do 5 tablespoons and I'll show you. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to start with 5, okay? Because I know that there's 5 big cups of dry ingredients in here, right? There's 3 cups of citric, or 3 cups of soda, 2 cups of citric. So we're going to start with 5. That's sort of like the basic rule of thumb is 1 tablespoon per 1 cup of dry. I'm just trying to clean this out. So we're going to use, and oh yes, and someone asked me, when I say that, is that including my fragrance? No, it's not. This is just the straight light oil, okay? The fragrance is on top of that. So, for instance, I'm going to be using green apple. This is in addition to the 5 tablespoons. This may make up for the half or whatever, but this is what I do. Even if I had 5.5 tablespoons of oil, I'm still going to add my pipettes. And it's usually, this is a 3 ml pipette. If you notice where it is, it's not usually always full. I'll do 2 of them usually for sure. Yeah, and I'm going to add more because it depends on the fragrance. If I find it strong enough or not, I'll add more. So that was 3, let's say 6, maybe 6.5 mLs, something like that. That's approximate, but you guys get the idea. Okay, and then, like you said, I don't like sticking my hands in with the oil. What I'm going to actually do, I wasn't planning to me. It wasn't planned this way, but it just popped to me. Let me get those things while I think about it. Okay. I have bubble bath confetti, in case anybody's wondering. And I like to add bubble bath confetti to my bomb sometimes, as well as like salts or whatever. This bag is gonna kill me. You will have to move. There we go. You guys talking, I don't know where to look. Sorry. Wait a minute, look. Oh, okay, Cheryl, you're on YouTube. I've got YouTube going beside me, but I can't. This is way much. YouTube is way farther behind than this one, so I can't even watch it. Okay, so now I'm going to mix the oil. And you know what I mean when I say floofy. See that? Can you see that airborne stuff? You don't want that. You want this mixed. And actually, I'm gonna get my pastry cutter in here. This is my favorite for cutting in oils and butters. I absolutely love it. Doesn't matter if it's a low bowl or a high bowl when it comes to this little mixy mixer. But you guys know mostly I prefer to use the deep bowls, guys. Remember I told you this the other day, because your mix does dry out too fast. That is another issue you could be having. I always forget to mention this. When you're having dry issues and dry bombs, what kind of bowl are you using when you're making your bombs? Is it a low bowl like this? Is it a low, way wider bowl? Right there, that's an issue. Your bath bomb mix is going to dry out. You're going to end up spraying in more, and your bombs will be powdery. So that's another issue as well, okay? So please don't forget that. Take into account every like circumstance, everything that's going on around you as far as weather, temperature, you know, heat in your house, windows open, everything. Take that all into account when your bombs are acting different. Find out, well, what's different in the house? Why are they not doing this today? Remember that. Okay, so now I've mixed it with that thing, okay? It's a nice floofy mixture, but look at, can you guys see all the chunks? This is still oil not mixed in, so this is where you're going to mix. And I know I should put a color in here, but you know what I'm going to do is this bomb is going to be absolutely white with just green embeds. But what I may do, besides those little flowers, I'm going to see what color salts I got here. So we have orange, we have bronze, black for green apple. Nope. I had green, I think I've used them all. So I'm going to forget that. These are not getting colors. Can you guys think of a something or something? Maybe black? What do you think? Sorry, I was reading the messages on the other one, I guess when it was floofy. Okay, speaking of floofy, what was I saying? Look it. It's not airborne anymore, see? There's no more powder floating around It's damp-ish sand. It's still clumpy. Don't do this again, remember? I hate this. Oh, yes, I mixed. Oh, that's perfect. Look, it sticks. No. It's good, yes, but like I said, mix. And just because there's no color in here, don't think, oh, I don't have to mix like that. Yes, you do. Get that oil through everything. Because if I look at the bottom of this bowl, it's powdery. I don't want that. I want everything mixed. So you can come back in here. This is really holding nice. You can come back in there with your little, your whisk or your pastry cutter. Get down to all those powdery dudes. Because remember, this is a powdery bomb issue we're talking about here. So we're trying to avoid everything so we don't get powdery bombs. So I would say, number one, besides checking all, your environment, your weather, whatever, okay? Number one, what kind of bowl are you using? That's number one. What kind of bowl? All right? Number two, how much oil did you put in? What kind of oil did you put in? What kind of citric are you using? Are you using ground citric or are you using granular citric? Are you using arrowroot or cornstarch? Or did you add some other substitute for something that's in the recipe? Even though, say, you may think it's very similar, it's still a substitution. It can affect the recipe. Like I said, they're not... When you follow a recipe, you should really follow a recipe. And I mean, people make these recipes for a reason, and I'm not trying to sound like a nitpicky whatever, but they're done that way because they work. And I'm sure, yeah, we'll have to find some tweaks for certain things, like I said, for different climates or weather conditions or whatever, but, for the first few times you make a recipe, follow it and see if it works. And then that way, when you start tweaking and changing things, you will know if it's something that was changed that's causing the issue. So anyways, yes, the bowl, the climate, the ingredients, big time, the oil. So right now, as you see, I'm still playing, it feels like damp sand, okay? I said this yesterday. It's damp, but it's floofy. And by floofy, it's like not compacted. You don't want to sit here and start compacting your bowl. Let me fix this a bit too. Okay. You don't want to be sitting here compacting it. The idea is to keep it fluffy. You guys want a bath bomb that floats? Right? I have to take this off. I'm hot. Okay. You guys want a bath bomb that floats. That means don't kill your mix, okay? We want it floofy. Nice, floofy. And I think I want to do salts in here, guys. I really do. What is a nice color for green apple? I'm trying to think. Oh, green apple and a bit of... You know what? I just got an idea. Okay, I'm going to do that. I'm going to take a bit of my orange. I know it's a green apple, but there's something I want to do. I'm going to use a bit of my orange right there. And I'm going to use a bit... Is that orange? Yes, that's orange. And I think I'm going to use a bit of my black. Just a little bit. Okay. As well as... I need my confetti. And a lot of these are white. Come on, big guys. How'd you go? Oh, there's way too many white ones in there. Okay, let's go for the other one. These two. Kind of adding just something different. They pop out in the tub. They just, they'll pop out in the tub, they'll float around, and they can take their hands up and wash it as a soap, or use it as a soap, or it's a bubble bath. So, it's fun. Okay, so now we're at the floofy. Yeah, it smells perfect. Okay, so now, and the thing is, I'm thinking I want that a tiny bit stronger, but maybe not. Whatever smell you guys get from the alcohol, don't sweat it because it evaporates, okay? Okay, so I'm going to use my favorite oval, okay? And I thought of doing waves and whatever, but I'm going to try something. So right now, this is where we want it before we spray, okay? It is damp sand. It will pretty much hold its shape, but watch. It's still very, it's not as solid as a bath bomb ready, but when it's like this, you don't have to spray as much of your liquids as if it was a dry powdery. And that's where a lot of people get into issues with a dry powdery bomb, okay? Yeah, if this mix is not ready, like if it's still dry before you're spraying, you're just going to overkill with spray, and that is going to make your bomb, it'll start evaporating and it'll make your bomb powdery, okay? So make sure that this is damp. You would almost think that, like, let's say if this was done with a cocoa butter, this is perfect molding. You wouldn't really have to add anything. I always do add a bit of alcohol to make sure they're hard on the outside and stay hard, but this is the texture that you want it to be, okay? So for this, I was going to try not doing witch hazel this time, but yeah, I'm only going to do a couple witch hazel just because I always do, but I'm thinking, see, if you used all witch hazel, this is the dilemma, and a lot of people have it. I've heard a lot of people say they didn't have witch hazel, they just used alcohol. A lot of them haven't told me what the percentages of their alcohol was, but I can assume a lot of people have 91 to 99, okay? I like 50 to 70%. Right now I have 70. I had 50, I ran out. So, normally they would do a witch hazel with a high percentage. I don't like the high percentage whatsoever. That's going to do your powdery business. This separated, especially the ones with high alcohol. You can get different kinds of witch hazel. That's another thing that I'm sure a lot of you, like, I didn't even think about it originally. Read the ingredients on your witch hazel. You can get pure witch hazel without the added alcohol, because think about it, if you're spraying this and it's already got alcohol in it, then you're adding in your other higher percentage of alcohol. You're drying out your bombs immediately. Try to find a witch hazel that's pure, like witch hazel, okay? And yeah, go for the lower percentage of alcohol. You may have to move your butt a bit because it does fizz and react, but it's really no different than the witch hazel or for you guys using water. That's why it's in a spray bottle. I'm not dumping it in. I've heard people be able to dump it in the cup, but they don't dump the whole cup in. Dribbles, okay? You don't ever dump the liquid into your batch that fast. It should be slow, unless of course it's mostly oils and you don't have to worry about the fizz. You do not want this mix to activate too much before you have it in a bomb, because then your bomb is going to be a dud in the tub. That's another important thing, and this does not want to work today. Let's see. Come on. Okay, that was a couple. It's not really coming out because I can't. There we go. Couple. Not a lot. We got a little bit of action, but not. There wasn't too much. Yeah, I'm not going to use any more hazel. We're just going to go for the alcohol right now. Okay? So like I said, you got to mix really well. And you'll see what I mean by knowing there's not enough. Looking at it when you squeeze, okay? You're going to be testing. And sure, you got a few clumps, but it's just still there's too much powdery around it, okay? So, in goes my alcohol. That's 10. Find Miss Sprayer. Pay attention to what your sprayer is like, too. I wouldn't have done that with this one. This one's got more spray comes out. Oh, it's hot. You can tell the furnace is on beside me, too. That is another issue as far as bombs drying. The heat temperature, like I said. And my drying rack is, like, right beside. So it's very warm and dry here. See, that's pretty close. That is pretty close. Quite close. It's not a lot more sprays right now. It's still damp. It's still floofy. It's not wet. I can still like floof it out, and that way I can pack lightly, but it's still grabbing. But see, it's still not. You want it to stick together more like one piece, so we're not quite there. And you guys can count if you want, but it's not going to make a difference because everyone's different. I go by mix and feel because I know kind of like how it is. But see, right now, I don't like the fact the furnace is on and I'm in a low bowl already because it's drying around here. Just giving you the heads up. And 70% alcohol, yes, it does activate a little bit, but it's nothing like when you add water or anything like that. Yeah, I wish that furnace wasn't on. I'm telling you, that's making a huge difference right now. Big difference. I wish I could run up and turn it off. So in that case, I gotta add more hazel. Oh, itchy, itchy, itchy. Come on! Oh, stupid thing. No! My computer just went black. Are you guys okay? Okay, I think it just went to sleep. That's all. It's bored. It went to sleep. Sorry, guys. Am I taking a long time mixing? Well, guess what? Sorry. It is sort of a most important idea or thing for a bomb. Alright. Sticks in there pretty good. No, we're so close. I want the furnace off. See, right now that is killing me. Oh, good troubleshoot. But guess what? You guys would maybe be going through this as well, right? And I'll show you how damp we're going to get it. And it does sit and get a bit drier too. Or wetter sometimes. I'm seriously thinking about switching bowls too. Don't you do it. Come on, big guy. Well, I lost the computer. I don't know what happened. Did you guys just lose YouTube? What? When you started spraying just a bit of fine mist water, my bum. Yeah. Okay, well, like I said, the 70% alcohol has water in it. So I'm sure it works probably on the same idea, but I really wish they would kill the furnace! I don't know if my computer died, as in battery, or what happened, but... Okay, this is gonna have to... Yeah, there you go. That's what I'm talking about. When you squeeze it, I want more of a one chunk, okay? Like a one chunk, not a few chunks. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put this in the other bowl. I cannot handle it in here. Not making me very happy. I do not like... Told you it makes a huge difference. See at the bottom, it's absolutely perfect. So yeah, don't like the low bowls. Really, really don't like the low bowls. Yeah, I think my computer just ran out of batteries. That's all that was. It's dying on me, but hopefully this one doesn't. Okay, that's more like it. See that? Oh, yay. Okay. I think we're good. So in that case, we're going to just get a couple more sprays so we can keep it like this. But like I said, you guys don't want the furnace cranking up or anything like that. That's just not the way it goes. Come on, big guy. Okay. So what I'm thinking of doing is adding a teeny tiny bit of black in the center of the bomb, so it's kind of like, you know, an apple type thing. The stem, even though it's not a stem. If I had little wood things, I would use those. I'm going to put a couple of these in as a petal, even though they don't quite look like a petal. But that's what they're going to be. Okay? And then we're just going to put a little bit of mix in there. And when I say little, I don't like packing it. I'm going to put one big honkin' wonky tab right. Can you see that? One there. And then we're just going to fill it up the rest like this. Take my other half loosely. And I'm going to do, let's see, too little or something different. Okay. You can put one in the middle or you can do off kilter. Let's do, you know what, let's do one. We're just going to put one in this one. Okay. Oh yeah, and I was going to put some confettis. They should have went all through. Alright, well the next one we'll get more. Yeah, and just lightly heap. Yeah, the furnace quit too. If it goes a bit wonky like that, just fix it. Yeah, this isn't a perfect seam on this one, unfortunately. Let's see what happens here, shall we? Just a couple taps on this kind of mold. Yeah, don't got any caulks. Let's go, big boy. Oh, there's one. There we go. Don't want to bend it. So anyways, there's the top. Yeah, not super great. There's the top. There's the bottom. Should be able to hold it. You shouldn't have to worry about it breaking on you when you're just holding it. Although don't grab the top like this and pull it because you can unseam it. Okay, so there's one. So we try this again. Let's try this again. Oh, I was going to show you guys that funky shaped bomb. Okay, I'll do that after I do a couple more. What was I going to say too? Something about, oh, I forgot that too. My lord, Tammy, what is wrong with you? I was going to add a bit of peach along the side, and I didn't do that to the other one. Okay, like I said, not two of my bombs are usually not identical. Just does not happen that way. So yeah, I don't know if you guys, oh, you know what, my battery's dying too, guys. I'm having a crap out here. Anyways, if you notice, and I've showed you this before, you're not jamming in anything, okay? It's just light. But afterwards, when these are done, don't let them dry in a really hot place like I was saying with the furnace and stuff. Make sure it's kind of off, but you want the house dry, okay? Yeah, it's different in the winter. You know what, you guys are going to have to ask me other questions after, because like I said, this tablet's about to crap on me, as in die. And you'll see each bomb I'm basically doing that. I'm going to make a wonky shape, okay? I'm going to put either, what I'm going to do is either put one on this side, or the two littler ones, or one in the middle, just to give it a different type of off balance. I might even just do one on one end to give it that flip spin, okay? That's all I'm doing. So if you like, I can put this one on, look, and we'll just put one in there. Oh, I forgot these again. A couple of those. Make sure you get your mix around your embed nice and loose like so. Heap it up higher than you want. Oh, and I wanted to show you that wonky one real fast. I will do that real quick. Let me just squish him together. Okay, I'm going to leave him for 1 sec. I'm going to show you how they do that wonky bomb. The one that's in the group, okay? Here's the mold. This is how they make the wonky bomb before I run out of powder or whatever. This is the wonky bomb. Really big. Okay, more on this side. Alright, are you ready? We got way too much mix, and hopefully I did it right. Okay, now you have that space. Most people leave that lump. What they did, which I can't get in there far enough, and basically it looks like that's what they did too. They got their finger in there, Hate these molds. Yeah, if I had more space. They're basically, see, get back on there. I would have had a bit more space, but basically they're taking their finger, okay, and they're carving that out instead of leaving the bulge. So, hate these molds. So that's what they're doing. They're really sticking their finger in and doing this all around the seam to make it go in, obviously with the mold on. But that's what they're doing. But that's how they get that wonky shape. See, they're molding great, guys. Look. That's kind of the texture. Okay? Anyways, I gotta go. My battery's gonna die. Thank you guys for watching. Any questions, fire them at me through Messenger, through Facebook, even my Atomic page if you like, okay? Talk to you guys later. Thank you so much for stopping by. Remember to thumbs up and like. And if you don't like it, you can hit the road. Just kidding. Yeah, so take care, guys. I'll talk to you later. I'm heading out to Costco after this. Yeah, and maybe I'll come back and do a loot or a haul video or something, okay? Talk to you guys later. Stay cool, bye. Bye. Oh, my God. I have